映像化不可能と言われた原作を、映画化しようと思った理由と、何かすぐビジョン、不可能を超えるようなビジョンが見えたのだとしたら、そのビジョンも含めて教えていただけますでしょうか。
We get often we are asked this question, and our response is that no book is unfilmable.
一人の俳優に複数の役を演じさせたということなんですが、やはりこれだけ名だたるスターに一作で複数の役というのは冒険だったと思います。
I think they also, all the actors relished the idea of playing a soul that has many faces. We have many faces inside of all of us. We're different people at different times in our lives. And this was a way to explore an idea of an identity expressed through different actual characters. And that a lot of the characters were in the foreground and that a lot of them were in the background was also very attractive to them, I think. They had never done that, where usually they just, like Hugh Grant is always this person who is in the foreground of all of his movies. But because of the opportunity of this film, he was allowed to sort of disappear and be a part of the background or the secondary characters and move from the foreground to the background in a way that no one has ever allowed them to, or inhabit those kinds of theatrical spaces in a way that they never have in a film.
お三方が特にそういったインスピレーションされた、映像化されるにあたって脚本化されるにあたって、インスパイアされた作品がありましたらお願いいたします。
Well, the first time we met Tom Hanks was quite a memorable situation. As you probably know, the movie was really hard to finance. It was quite a battlefield of and so we got in there and we said, like, whatever, we want to sit with this guy and talk about this. And it was basically, he sort of resurrected us in this meeting. We thought we had just dropped into our graves, and he just dragged us out there. He sat down with us. He was super excited. He was super curious. And he was sitting in front of a poster of 2001. Behind him, it's one of his favorite films. And it was crazy because it was one of the films we've been talking about a lot, and that has, been one of the films as a reference point.
ウォシャウスキー監督のお二方は特に日本の文化、映画や漫画や音楽といったカルチャーに詳しいとお聞きしておりますが、そういった作品でご自身に影響を与えたものがあったら教えてください。
I just finished reading Murakami's new book. I just read IQ84. I read all of his novels. I look forward to them every time they come out.
The movie that I always look in on is this Toshiro Mifune film, Samurai Assassin. It's absolutely wonderful to see a film that begins with the hero picking his nose.